Good day, and today I am going to show you how to make yourself a Polikarpov I-16 fighter aircraft. This is a Russian fighter aircraft, although they were also used in the Spanish Civil War on the communist side, and they were used by China extensively. So here we have the aircraft. This is a finished version of the aircraft, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So I hope you're looking forward to this one. So I'm going to make a start of this. All you need, as I said, is some balsa wood, which is all very nice. You cut the shape that you need to cut out of the balsa. Then you get a nice piece of card. You can pick this up at any shop you want. It's quite easy. Just draw the shape of the wing and the actual plane itself. Best way of doing this is either by scaling up actual images of it, or just make sure you measure it to scale with 28mm, or with whatever scale you're doing, to be honest. Right, and so in true Blue Peter fashion, I will show you one I did earlier. As you can see, I've just cut the wings out and stuck them on the fuselage, and then stuck the tailplane on, and then added the sides, which bulk the aircraft out and prevent you from wasting loads and loads of milliput filling it in. So all you do now is get some milliput and just coat the aircraft in milliput and draw in whatever detail you want onto the aircraft. You can put a lot of detail on if you want, or just a small amount. It's best being about medium with it. You don't want to put too much detail on because you won't actually see it, and you don't want to put too little detail on because then it will just look like a lump. So I hope it gives you a good idea of how to do it. As you can see, I have now added the engine cowl into the front. Just put some milliput on and emboss the outside of the milliput just to make it look slightly like an engine cowling. The rest is done with paint and trickery. The reason I put the engine bit on first is so I have something solid and set that I can hold on to as I actually do the rest of the plane. As you can see, I have now added the fuselage. This is the fuselage. I apologise for the messiness that it looks, all the dirt on it. It's because I was using water to rub out and make the milliput nice and smooth, and I didn't know someone had already used the water pot to put some paint in. So it looks a bit messy, but don't worry, all that won't come through when you paint it. So that's the basic fuselage done. And the tailplane. I have done a slight boo-boo with these, and that's I haven't left the cockpit open. But I can always take the cockpit out later, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. When I do the biplane version of this, the I-15, I'm going to make sure I miss the cockpit out. But it's only a slight problem, and I can rectify it easy enough later on. So that's how it looks so far. And now it's a matter of putting the wings on. The wings are a lot easier to put on once your fuselage is done, because it seams quite nicely. So now we have the complete plane with the wings added on, and as you can see, my paint pot was nice and clean when I was using it for water, and I haven't got paint all over them. So at least the wings look clean. So you just put the milliput on the wings and the tailplane. You just score any features you want into it. This particular aircraft has slightly bumpy wings, looks like corrugated iron. So I've put a little bit of that on it, just scoring it with the side of a paintbrush, the rear end of a paintbrush, and then just score any shapes, patterns that you need. You don't have to put everything on it. It doesn't have to be exactly precise because you're going to be painting it, and a lot of that detail, a lot of the less detail comes through, more detail tends to make it look messy. So that's the finished aircraft, and now it's just a matter of painting it. And here is the finished version of the plane. It's painted up in early war Russian colours, really early war actually. This is the colour scheme they used against the Japanese at the Cackling Gull incident and the war over there. So it's in early war colours. You can also use it for Barbarossa up to the winter. And that is the finished aircraft, and I will show you another version of the same aircraft, which is this one, which is painted in Chinese colours. So that is basically the aircraft. It's entirely made out of card and milliput. You can just bang anything like this out yourself, and hopefully I've given you a good idea of how to do it yourself. So there you are, that's how to do the aircraft, and that's me signing out. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope it's been insightful and helpful and gives you some ideas for your own building projects. Thank you very much. Please click like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you want me to do anything else, just give me a tinkle. Thank you.